Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 2025 Australian National Flag Football Championships by American Football Australia. This is the biggest event on the calendar for Australian American football. That is American football down under. The Flag Football Championships. This is a chance to be crowned national champion, but also a chance to get selection in the green and gold for a number of international tournaments that are coming up later this year. And of course, the road to LA 2028 is not long, and that will be coming up before we know it. Two big name teams in front of you right now. Queensland and New South Wales will face off. It's Kate Allman here, the voice of football, and alongside me is Alex RN, one of the masterminds of the women's game in Australia. Alex, welcome into the booth. It is so great to have you. And as we tune in to what should be the blockbuster match of the day, Bolden from New South Wales with the first throw and couldn't get the reception.
Yeah, it's great to be here. Great to be watching these two teams. It's such a big game to finish the day on. Both teams undefeated so far, 3 wins each. Queensland are just sneaking it through the points difference, but this one should be quite a close one.
So it is Bolden at quarterback, Rebecca Bolden. She gets it forward through the hands of Chantel Showers. Nice little reception. Tried the shimmy shake, couldn't bake it. Get past the defense. That'll be third down and about 10 out from the halfway mark. If you're just tuning in flag football, got to get past the halfway to get a fresh set of downs. So you have 4 downs to get to halfway and then another 4 if you get past halfway. Here's the third. Nice throw, nice catch, and here's the run after catch. It's Kestra Bessie. In fact, it was Abby Lashon, 33 for New South Wales, one of the newer players with a background in athletics and netball.
Yeah, great use of the hips there just to avoid the initial flag pull and make it past the first down marker.
Abby Lashon was a standout in the game earlier today, Alex. She's really making a name for herself here. Bolden, left-hander, spins it forward, left-hand side, reception by Chantel Showers. Another with a rugby background, rugby league and rugby union, has also played 5 seasons in the NRLW.
She is a phenomenal pickup for the New South Wales side. She's represented Australia, she's represented New South Wales in league, and here she is now in the blue for flag football.
Long snap coming here for Bolden. All the players on the right. She goes right, gets back to the hands of Lashon, and it's a touchdown. New South Wales women go 6 up.
Yeah, they look like they've adapted that really long QB stand back that you saw a lot of at the World Cup that we don't tend to do here. We tend to stand 5 back like you would in a shotgun and in tackle. But I think adapting this 10-yard stance for the QB just gives you that little bit more time with the blitzer coming.
Tight formation now. Bolden under center. Goes over the top. Gets the hands. Wow, what a catch. In traffic. It's brought down, and New South Wales get the extra point after touchdown. It's everyone's new favourite player, Amelie Prosser-Shaw. The AFL background really coming in handy there.
Yeah, you're the kind of player that can high point a ball when you're that tall. Bolden looks comfortable in that QB position. She's played there a couple of competitions for them. She looks very settled, on target.
Now it's Queensland's turn to respond. First reception made. A short yard gain of about 5. It is, of course, the name everyone knows. Casey Cubis, number 14 in the maroon. Queensland with a number of stars on their team. Cubis, just one of them. Cubis doesn't move much in the pocket. Throws, and then there's a bit of contact by Pierre Pritchard on Jessica Liu. Nothing called, no flag on the play. We mentioned stars, though, and one of them being Cody Fuller, the NFL International Flag Football
Cody Fuller is just making a name for herself in this game. She's had a number of touchdowns so far in this tournament. She'll be happy with that performance so far.
Handoff, Herdman used the hip twizzle, but it didn't work out. Great defence by New South Wales. Short yard gain, or maybe even just back to the line of scrimmage, and this is going to become 4th down as Tasha Wayne got the flag just in time.
Well, they're really forcing Queensland to go long early here. It'll be a big momentum boost for New South Wales to get a stop here.
Cubis, hand off to Herdman. No, a fake. Instead, they'll throw. It's Cody Fuller. It's gone out of bounds over the head. Turnover on downs. New South Wales defence come up strong.
Yeah, this is certainly a position that New South Wales want to keep themselves in for the game. Stay ahead. Don't let Queensland on the scoreboard. Just keep nice, simple drives down the field and keep making stops like that.
Absolutely. So if you know the history between these two teams, it is the Queensland Sun Devils that have come up with wins most recently. Last year's national flag champions. There's a reception made again by Prosser Shaw. She's an absolute star, been starring all day. Had 3 touchdowns in her first game.
What a way
Great
to start
reception.
your career.
I mean, coming across from AFL, looks right at home. She was part of the GWS Giants elite AFL setup there. Here's a long snap, trips right. Baldwin, she goes to the middle. Prosser Shaw, that's an uncharacteristic drop.
You won't see her do that too many times.
Ruari Von Prot was right there defending. Good coverage by the Queenslanders. And I mentioned they are the reigning champions. New South Wales would love to get one back here. They've looked really dominant so far in this competition. 3rd down. 12 out from the halfway. Baldwin, left-handed quarterback, goes down the middle, just through the hands and straight into the head of Emma Vandervelde. That one might sting. She looks okay.
No, it's uncharacteristic. A couple of drops on this drive. They want to shake those ones out early. Big 4th down here.
So 4th and 11. New South Wales 7 up against Queensland. They'd love to get 2 scores up on the reigning champions.
A little bit of breathing room.
Baldwin down the middle. That's long. It's dangerous. It's batted away. Queensland's Camilla Satyasiv, the rookie safety. She gets there just in time.
Yeah, that was great coverage on her to come across and bat the ball down. She's an AFL background as well, and I think she's an excellent pickup for the Queensland team.
Well, that was a great move. Showing her worth early in this match. Turnover. And 13 minutes on the clock in this first half. Casey Cubis takes control. Steps backwards. Wobbling ball through the middle. Beck Gordon, good coverage on Cody Fuller there.
I think Cody was a little bit disappointed that... I think she was thinking maybe that was a PI. There was a little bit of a push, but I think ultimately the ball was too far away for her to get her hands on.
So that should be 2nd down. Cubis. Blitz coming. Got it away in time to Herdman on the sideline. Nice catch. A short yard gain. This will be 3rd down, and I hope they are going to tell our linemen, yes, it's 3rd down.
3rd. Yeah, the coverage from New South Wales was good there. Just had to dump it off for that a couple of yards to Dania.
Cubis. Blitz coming again. Finally finds her international receiver. Oh, in fact, it is the lookalike receiver for Queensland.
Yeah.
Not Cody Fuller, but it was El Khaleja. Wearing the same headband.
As Cody's #1 fan.
Well, there you go. Cubis gets Herdman. Herdman, who's got pace, turns the Jets on, but not before the flag's pulled. 2 yards short of the 1st down. It'll be a turnover on downs. Gee, New South Wales defence looking really strong so far.
Yeah, I think Dania was trying to say the ball was over the line before the flags were pulled, but you're not 6 foot tall, Dania. It was a good effort by Queensland. They showed a little bit, got some passes together. You just put the ball back in the hands of New South Wales for them to have another go. Still
Here they
anyone's
come.
game.
New South Wales Blues take possession. Rebecca Baldwin, a quarterback. Motion in the backfield. That's Chantel Showers on the move. She put her hand up. She was open, but instead they go to Leishon. Already scored a touchdown in this match. Second down, and they're 12 yards out from the halfway. Baldwin. Left arm throw. Nice throw too. She's got a woman. It's Chantel Showers. And that'll get them a new set of downs. They march up the sticks to the 19-yard line.
Yeah, that was a very nice throw. Just put it on her outside shoulder as she's turned around and away from the DB. Beautifully placed by Baldwin for Stowers to get onto that one.
Baldwin, once more, blitz coming, gets over the top, gets to her rugby former star. Nice reception made. Chantel Stowers, in fact, rugby league and rugby union, 5 years in the NRLW. As I said, she's played with a number of teams, including the Roosters, the Warriors, and the Eels.
That's quite a history.
What a resume. Also played for the Australian Rugby Sevens. So these are the kinds of players that are coming out to play flag football. It's just so exciting to watch. Baldwin going to go again now. Oh, just behind Van der Velde. Van der Velde was open and looked for that pass. Obviously, those two just not on the same page.
I think Baldwin was in two minds about who she was going to throw it to, and it's just ended up in the dirt between two players.
Tight formation, one receiver out wide. It's Prosser Shaw. Will she go to her? Nope, goes the other way instead. Van der Velde gets it. Flag pulled at the 1 yard line. Van der Velde makes up for the miscue earlier.
The diving flag pull, otherwise that was going to be a score.
A little bit of confusion. 4th down and short for New South Wales, and there's some discussions being made between coaches and referees. Looks like Coach Blake Jones will take a timeout.
Yeah, they just couldn't get organised in time, and the clock was running down. The delay game was imminent, and Blake's just called a timeout so they don't get pushed back. It's going to be a big 4th down, 1 yard to go. The New South Wales players are fast. They're very fast. They're not outrunning Queensland, but they're just making and finding the space.
Alex, tell me, how do you feel about the short yardage before the end zone? It often seems to be more difficult than having more space because all of the defenders are kind of congested in that end zone.
Absolutely. I couldn't tell you the amount of times that I've been 1 yard away from scoring and the defence have gotten the stop. It feels there's a lot of pressure on you in that moment to score from that 1 yard line, and it can be very difficult to do.
So they're going to try it, New South Wales, up against one of the best defences in the competition, Queensland. Here they go, Baldwin under centre. Drops back to throw and misses her target. Emily Prosser-Shaw was wide open. Not in the corner of the end zone where the ball went, though. A yellow flag on the play, though. They might have to replay this.
It was just a mass of bodies.
So it looks like there's been a penalty called on the defence because the ball's been placed even closer, halfway to the end zone. Half the distance to the end zone is the penalty when you're that close. So they'll go again. This time just got to get inches, Alex.
Yeah, inches, and it looks like they've picked up the first down from the penalty as well. So they're going to have another 4 tries.
Baldwin shovels it forward and shovels it into the hands of Abby Leishon. That's her second touchdown of the match.
Yeah, it's a nice little underhand shovel pass just to the player in the middle. They can often get a little bit lost with the defence when your blitzer comes through.
So point after touchdown on offer here from the 5-yard line. New South Wales facing Queensland in an unlikely position, about to go 2 scores up as Rebecca Baldwin gets under centre from Leishon. Fake the handoff, goes over the top. That ends up in the dirt as the defensive Riley O'Shaughnessy gets in her grill and forces the error.
Yeah, I think they'll give him another crack at that with that flag.
New South Wales are high-fiving, so it looks like you're going to be right there, Alex. They'll march it forward halfway to the end zone. 2.5 yards out. Still 1 point on offer.
Yeah, Riley just balled her up too much. Too much contact with the QB. They're a protected species as it is, but particularly in flag where it is a non-contact game.
Defenders everywhere. Rush has got to come from inside the end zone. Ball backwards to go forwards and into the hands. Stowers makes her mark. That's 1 extra point, and New South Wales are 14 points up against Queensland, the reigning champions.
Yeah, she was wide open in the end zone, and that was a bit of an athletic catch there. I don't think she needed to leave her feet, but she made it look pretty.
Didn't she just? It's so fun to watch these cross-code athletes. The athleticism on full display, and Queensland find themselves chasing the game in this first half. Casey Cubis, blitz coming, gets out to Herdman. Herdman's been one of her favourite receivers in that mid-range, short yardage zone.
Yeah, Danny was actually injured in the last Nationals campaign, so her opportunities for football have been limited. She looks good today. She's been running around, so it's good to see her back out there and vying for a spot on the national team.
Well, I know they've been training hard, and Herdman with the hip movement. Oh, bang, collision. Flag pull, but there will be a penalty. I think there's Jessica Liu received heavy contact from the defender.
Yeah, I think that was Frenchie. That was probably just a little bit too much as she was going for the flag.
Frenchie, a.k.a. or most known as Laura Duarte, standout player for New South Wales. Known for her tackle background, Alex, which is where I assume you know her nickname from.
Yeah, she's a tackle player from Rebels. We've met each other on the field a number of times.
Why is she called Frenchie?
Great question.
Still don't know. Made a name for herself, though, with the Northern Sydney Rebels. Has helped to secure 2 state championship wins with the Rebels. Lou to Cubis. Cubis to go long, looking for Cody Fuller.
Oh.
Finds Lou. It's tipped.
Queensland want a flag on that.
They absolutely do. Cody Fuller looks livid.
It certainly looked like Beck was a little bit too much over Lou as she's tried to grab in that ball, and it was certainly on target. It was well thrown.
Lou at centre, snaps to Cubis. Players go running in all directions. Oh, toe tap was perfect. Ella Kalesia, a rookie receiver for Queensland, an AFLW reserve player for the Gold Coast Suns.
Yeah, that's
showcasing why she's so good.
Such a good reception. Right on the sideline there, keeps the toes in, gets the first down. Queensland will be happy with that.
Timeout taken by Queensland after they've got the first down there. Just over 2 minutes to go in this first half, and New South Wales, as we've mentioned, 14 points up against the reigning national champions. Who would have expected that?
Not me. Look, Queensland, I don't think they've been in this position before. 2 scores down in a big national championship game. They need to pull out something a little bit different, a little bit special. And I think mentally, it'll be a big mental game for them as well. They have to play with their heads up and don't let the scoreboard affect how they go about their play, and just stay positive with it. They've got the players and they've got the skill.
So Queensland come back out onto the field. They've got halfway to go. Just over 2 minutes to go. Our clock didn't stop, but the referees would have in that timeout. Handoff faked. Thrown pass to Cody Fuller, but it's out of bounds. Tight coverage by New South Wales. Kept them off the ground there.
Yeah, Queensland like this little fake run to Dania. It can often confuse the blitzer as to the player that they're supposed to go for, who's got the ball in their hand. And they're just trying to slow that blitz up and get the receivers a little bit deeper downfield.
Second down for Queensland. Cubis, nice throw, gets Fuller. Fuller with the first reception of the match. And gets great yardage after the catch too. They're within about 6 of the end zone as they call another timeout.
Yeah, that's a great catch by Cody. She just picks it up off her toes. And then good effort to get another 4 or 5 yards after the catch. Tried to use her hips to evade the tackler, the flag puller. That's Queensland in a really good position now to score before halftime.
So timeout taken. They'll consult the playbook and figure out what they're going to do. They need the points here, Alex.
They
14
do.
points down. Heading into halftime, putting it into a 1-score game would be a very different mindset to coming back after halftime and having to chase a 2-score game.
And sometimes it's all about the momentum. Her score here gives them the momentum going into halftime.
They march back out onto the field. Set up in the tight formation with Cubis under centre. All kinds of motions. Cody Fuller threw it, and I think the catch is made. The touchdown's given, and Queensland gets 6 back.
Yeah, I think that was Ella on the catch there. A little trickery in the backfield. It was Cubis to Cody, and then Fuller to her #1 fan. And a great diving catch.
Ella Kalinja, the rookie receiver, youngster, and AFLW background, gets on the scoreboard. Queensland with an important conversion point here on offer. Can they make it a 1-score game? Cubis. Oh, I think there might have been almost a false start. No, not quite from New South Wales. Cubis throws, tries for Cody Fuller, but couldn't get her. They leave points on the board, missing the point after touchdown, and so New South Wales still 8 points ahead. That's crucial, Alex.
That could be a big miss at the end of the day. That just looked like it went through Cody's hands. I think the blitzer went a little bit early. Maybe Queensland were trying for that flag, trying to delay that, get the blitzer within that 7 yards. But I'm not sure if that was a miscommunication. Cubis has just wanted to go for the deeper receiver. But
so
yeah,
that didn't work out. It looks like we're going to head into the halftime sheds here. And it is New South Wales 14 points up against Queensland. New South Wales with an unplanned lead. We didn't expect this, did we, Alex?
No. Like, we knew it would be a close game. But for New South Wales to come out and go 14-0 up, I don't think anyone could have expected that. You know, you would have won a lot of money betting on that, I think. And Queensland now 1 score back in it at the very end of the half. Is that the momentum change that they need to come back in this game?
Well, these are the kinds of questions we would love to be asking the players. Danny Webb is sidelined. We're going to get him to have a chat with one of the New South Wales players in just a moment. But as we wait for that to occur, Alex, here she comes. It looks like Danny Webb is going to get one of the defensive stars from the New South Wales team. It is none other than international superstar Bet Gordon with Danny Webb and T. Mac.
Do we look somewhere? Yeah, just there. So you've absolutely dominated the reigning champs on defence for the most part up until that final drive. How have you managed to do that?
We just play to our strengths, and that is being athletic, being clever, and reading our keys. So we're fired up. This is a game that we want, and we're going at 100%.
And there seems to be a vast difference, especially on the defence, from this year to last year. Have you changed up much?
Absolutely, yeah. So it's almost the same players, but now we've got different coaches, and we just decided we need to be aggressive. We need to win. We can't let anything happen.
And your aggressiveness on defense has really helped the offense as well. Was that the plan?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, they're giving it to us all the times, and we've got to give it back. So we're transferring that to this, yeah, for sure.
Best of luck. Back to you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much to Beck Gordon, Danny Webb, and Tommy McMillan on the sideline for us. It's really fascinating to hear the insights. It sounds like New South Wales really think this game is theirs. It's in the bag.
Yeah, Beck sounded very positive and upbeat about where they're at and how they're playing. So I'm sure they'll continue just how they have been playing. Super nice passes by Baldwin. She's got plenty of receivers out there. And then they've got the time, the space, and the speed to beat Queensland.
So, halftime here in Sydney for the 2025 National Flag Football Championships. New South Wales plays Queensland. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back with you with the second half. Welcome back to the final pool match of day one of the 2025 National Flag Football Championships. It's Queensland against New South Wales, the rivalry we know and love. Queensland unexpectedly trailing at the moment. Coming out of half-time, they have 8 points to collect to get back into this game. And it's going to be a quick reception by Danya Herdman that might get them almost halfway there. Cubis at quarterback.
Yeah, Dania wide open for that reception and plenty of yards after the catch.
Great yards after catch. They're 7 out from halfway. That earns them a fresh set of downs, as we know. And Cubis in quarterback fakes the handoff, pops it over the top. Herdman receives again. Herdman's got more receptions than anyone on the team so far.
Yeah, I think that was literally the same play back to back. It worked once and go back to it. Worked again.
It's really interesting how they determine their plays. The Queenslanders, of course, coached by Liam Price, one of the veteran coaches in American flag football and American tackle football. As we watch Cody Fuller earn the first down. Yeah, nice yards after catch there.
Well, I think they were trying to look for the maybe a little double QB move. That was like a rush handoff, so Cody had the option of running or passing as long as she was behind the line of scrimmage. She did have her eyes up, and then it's just taken the space for the first down.
It's Jessica Liu at centre. Snapping to Cubis, faked the handoff, went long instead. Cody Fuller's there this time, but it's the defence that comes up clutch. Wow, New South Wales are putting on a clinic here today. And it is New South Wales defender who bats it away.
Yeah, you were ready for the 4-1-4 call. Cubis to Fuller in the end zone. That defender's just managed to reach out and get a fingertips to it.
Really impressive. They go again. Second down here for Queensland from the halfway. Herdman with about her 20th reception. Nearly got the pants pulled down as well. That is an unfortunate side effect often of the flag being pulled.
It is. Dania, thank you for wearing skins today.
They're skin-coloured skins,
yeah.
though. Dania, well done you. She works hard for that booty, I reckon.
Oh, absolutely.
Here we go. Third down. Dania faked the receive, nearly got the handoff and went to Fuller instead. That one's gone out of bounds as well.
I think Casey was just under a little bit of pressure. She knew Cody was going to be there, and it needed to be a good throw to the sideline. It couldn't be inside. That's an easy ball to pick up when you throw to the inside shoulder.
Cubis drops back, goes long, and way too long. Ella Khalija was there. She's already scored one touchdown, but that was well over her head. That was a miscue by the quarterback. And they'll turn it over once more.
Yeah, no, far too deep on that pass. No one was going to get to that. Unfortunately, New South Wales did just enough to keep Queensland far enough away from the end zone that they needed to go deep on that last fourth down.
So it's Abby Lachon at centre. Snapping to Baldwin. Rebecca Baldwin, the left-hander. That's a nice reception. Catch made. Turns downfield. Kiana Takairangi, who's also an NRLW background player, earns some yards after catch, and they're at the 10-yard out from halfway.
There's a flag on the ground there that's talking about.
It looks like it's a flag on the defense. It'll be marched up 10 yards and gets them a first down, Alex.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened there. I think it may have been the blitzer coming through after the throw. It certainly didn't look like it was anything to do with the defenders covering that receiver.
Baldwin under centre, pops it forward. Vandervelde has room to move. She gets upfield, but there's a flag pulled. Good defence by Christy Moran of the Queensland side.
Yeah, Christy Moran, this is her retirement tour. This is the end of her footballing career. She's a giant in this sport.
14 caps for Queensland. Two-time national champion in flag. Hanging up the boots after this tournament. Baldwin finds a receiver. Oh, nice hip twizzle. She's still going. Takarangi gets a huge cheer from the crowd as Kiana Takarangi takes her NRLW skills into flag football, and it's third down and short from the end zone for New South Wales.
Yeah, surely with some moves like that, you've got a bit of a dance background too. She was just twisting and turning to avoid that.
She's played 5 seasons in the NRLW. And do you think an Olympic medal might have tantalised her to come across to flag football just enough? We will see.
It's
Tight
certainly
formation.
a draw.
Baldwin faked the handoff, went over the top, and gets Takarangi again. Touchdown, New South Wales. They are 2 scores up against the reigning national champions.
That was a great little route there, and she's just been too tall, taller than the defender. Was able to get up over the top of her, and bring that win in. A great route, a great catch.
They are outplaying this Queensland defence a little too easily right now. New South Wales line up for the conversion point. Baldwin in position, has to move. Takarangi again! The extra point is good, and Kiana Takarangi cements herself as one to watch in flag football.
Yeah, that ball came in with a lot of speed on it. She needed to have good hands to secure that catch. Nice little out route from her, and then she's done just enough to get over into the end zone.
Well, flag football, like life, comes at you fast, and New South Wales find themselves 2 scores ahead of Queensland, the reigning national champions. Cubis under pressure, gets it away to Lou. Flag pulled by Duarte at the 12-yard line.
Queensland will very quickly run out of time if they're not careful here. And they need a couple of good drives, good quick drives back to back.
Here they go again. Cubis under pressure. Blitz coming from New South Wales. Gia, you got it away just in time. Flag pulled. Kalesia had a battle with Bet Gordon to bring it down. But I tell you what, Mackay of New South Wales is coming fast at the blitz.
Yeah, she was very nearly there. And then there was a fight for the football and a flag on the play that the refs are discussing. That's a defensive pass interference that our referee, Pam, is calling. And shout out to the referee, Pam Tuft. She's one of the longest serving referees and one of the very few female referees in the game too.
Well, there's international talent both on the pitch and in the black and white uniforms today. She was in Finland for the World Championships with me, Alex, and I can tell you she's one of the best. Cubis. First down for Queensland. Flag pulled. There's the sack. And Riley Mackay gets home to the thunderous applause of the crowd here in Sydney.
Yeah, New South Wales will be happy with that. That's been knocking on the door. Cubis just couldn't quite step away and evade.
She's happy with that. The celebration was as it should have been because she's been working hard all day to get to the quarterback. This time she got there. Casey Cubis has a really strong arm, but possibly stays still more often than other quarterbacks in the pocket.
Yeah, she's not the most mobile of flag quarterbacks that you see. She does struggle to evade the blitz a little bit.
You wonder if maybe she should take the snap further back and give herself more room as she throws it out wide and didn't need any extra room there to get to Cody Fuller. That'll earn them first down. The 4-1-4, as you like to call it. Number 4 receives from number 1-4.
Yeah, as mentioned, a lot of the international teams do like their quarterbacks to stand that little bit further back. But it just means that you need that arm to be able to throw those deep balls, which Cubis has. So
I wonder if that would be an interesting move for them. Cubis goes backwards to Fuller, who can play double quarterback. Nice throw to Kalesia. They're within 10.
That's a nice play, a nice little double quarterback play. As we know, Fuller can throw the ball. She does like to have the ball in her hands occasionally. Doesn't like all the spotlight, but that was a nice play.
As humble as they come, Cody Fuller, isn't she? Been around the game for so long. Global flag football ambassador, leading touchdown scorer for Australia and Queensland. Herdman, double pass. Herdman ends up with it. Going to run now. Got to beat the defence, though. And the flag pulled by Erica Pittman.
Yeah, that ball changed hands like 3 times. 2 Dania, 2 Cubis, and then back to Dania. That's a good little run by her. She wasn't too happy at the end of that, was pointing for something. I'm not sure if she thought the defender made a little bit too much contact as she's pulled the flag.
Trips right. Queensland lining up to score and get back in this game. Cubis over the top, batted away.
Yeah, Bet Gordon there.
Sorry, it was Bet Gordon, but that's caused a flag. And much to the dismay of the crowd who are building for the underdogs here in New South Wales, I think that might be against the defence.
Yeah, is that their second defensive pass interference on this drive?
Oh, gee, that's pretty soft from the replay. Looked to be okay to me, but of course we're not as close to it, Alex.
There wasn't too much in it, just the refs have just seen just enough.
Fresh set of downs for Queensland to get back in this game. And that's as easy as they come. When we talk about the 4-1-4, if you look it up in the dictionary, that is going to be the definition of it. Flat pass, easy as it comes to Fuller from Cubis.
Yeah, Queensland needed that, and that's bread and butter play from Queensland.
Little wrist flick, straight over the line into the end zone. 1 point on offer to convert. Bring it back to a 2-score game.
Interesting that they are just going for the 1 and not opting for the 2.
Cubis got to be past the Blisser. I reckon that's ended up in the Blues' hands. It has. So Beck Gordon comes down with it, pulling it alongside Pierre Pritchard, two Australian national players.
Yeah, I think they were having a little wrestle for it on the ground.
I don't know if that's the first time ever. It would certainly not be. Team effort, and they forced the stop. New South Wales still 21 in the lead against Queensland. This is a slow-moving game too, so with time ticking down, Queensland really have to get a defensive stop here.
They really do need to stop. That drive took a lot of time off the clock.
Bolden. Here's the snap and the throw from the left hand. Nice little reception, moves the sticks forward through Chantel Stowers. Second down for New South Wales. What do they need to do to continue this drive here?
I think you play smart football here. You're not looking for big deep balls. You're not looking to get a little tricky with it. You just need to keep the ball in the hands of your offense. You know, get 7 to 10 yards every throw and keep the ball in your hands and keep it out of Queensland's.
Bolden, second down for New South Wales. Blitz was coming. Did well to get it to Proctor. That moves the sticks again. Again, safe football. They're not going for the deep shot. They're going mid-range and continuing the drive.
Queensland are still playing a safe defence. They're still playing the man and not the ball. The last two passes there were a little bit slower than what we've seen Bolden throw, and for a ball hawk sort of player, that's a pickable ball. But they're playing off the man, allowing them to make the catch and then trusting that they can pull the flag afterwards.
Trips left, 3 receivers on the left. Bolden is a lefty, so this is interesting to watch. Leishon went right. Ball went into the air, went long. Stowers couldn't get there. That hits the turf, and it'll be 4th down for New South Wales. So Queensland defence doing what they need to do to stay in this game.
Yeah, would you know the wind just picked up at that exact moment, and I think that's just slowed the ball up in the air.
It really did, didn't it? Very noticeable, because this morning there was not a breath of wind. It was very warm. It's cooled down a lot this afternoon. Better conditions in terms of temperature. Certainly more difficult with the wind.
Yeah, it makes it difficult for a QB to judge how much they've got to put on that ball into the wind.
Bolden, motion from Proctor. Looks for Proctor, goes the other way. Stowers gets the first down. Had Christy Moran draped all over her. I think she might have earned a penalty as well, because Moran was desperate to get that flag.
Yeah, went for the flag and kind of got the belt instead. No. I think they're going to call that a guarding.
So it was Takarangi, in fact, and called for guarding, which is when you cover up the flag and don't allow the defender to pull it. So New South Wales come up with nothing. Turnover on downs. 4 minutes left. This game is still plenty left in it. If Queensland can score here, they are right back into it. High snap for Cubis. The blitz is coming fast. Herdman got there faster, made herself open with a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, they need a little bit more from their offense. This drive needs to be quick for them, because they do need to score. And even if they went for 2 afterwards, they're still going to be behind.
Lou at centre. Snaps to Cubis. Cubis looking long, evaded the defence, but it was too little too late. Is that called a sack? We're going to wait and see. Pamela Tuft is marching out onto the field to call the spot. I think it was a sack.
I think they're going to spot it where the flag was pulled there on Cubis.
Riley McKay with her 2nd sack on Casey Cubis in this match.
That's a great game for a blitzer. You don't see a great deal of sacks in the game, but they can certainly be momentum changing.
Absolutely. It's often the blitzer that's causing the pressure to throw early, which can have as much impact as anything. But the sack, it's just even better, isn't it? Especially for the ego.
They have marched Queensland forward 5, so I'm not sure if there was a little penalty as that blitzer has come in.
They go forward 5. It's still second down. Queensland keeping the drive alive. Fake the handoff, over the top, wobbling ball. Duarte got in the way, and Liam Price, the coach of Queensland, is calling for a penalty. He won't get it.
No, he doesn't look happy about something down on the sideline.
He's not happy with many of the calls, I don't think, in this match.
No, Cuba's very close to getting sacked again on that play.
Third down. 2 downs to get to halfway. They've got to cover 13 yards. Might not seem like much, but it can be a lot. Pass out wide. Fuller, she's got it off the chest. Flag's pulled, short yardage gain, and there's a flag in the backfield. It looks like it's going to be a penalty on New South Wales. So that really helps Queensland.
Yeah, I think that was roughing the passer after Cubis has thrown the ball. And Cody got 2 bites at that before reeling it in.
Almost self-passed it to herself and then caught it off the chest.
Yeah, you don't often see Cody flub a ball like that, but she made up for it.
It doesn't matter. She brought it down. We will call that a catch. The rule book says it is. They get over halfway. Fresh set of downs. Herdman takes the snap, gets the handoff right back and turns upfield. But the defence of Pittman has been so class all day. Gets another flag there.
It's a nice little play that they've got there, but I just don't think that Queensland have the speed to match the New South Wales speed on their defence. Danny is really struggling to get yards on the ground.
Timeout here. As the time ticks down, I think it might even be the 2-minute warning. We have not got our clock quite in sync with the referees, but there is not much time to go, is the bottom line.
No.
As New South Wales with a 2-score lead against Queensland. Queensland have to move quickly.
They do. I'm pretty sure that was a timeout for the teams. Queensland just discussing what they're going to do.
Fuller. Hands off to Herdman. She's got pace, hasn't she? Turns downfield, gets a flag pulled at the 15-yard line. They want to move quickly.
Yeah, nice 7 or 8 yards on that run.
Well, that's a generous spot as well. They're now 12 out from the end zone. They start tight. They're going to split. Lou was open in the back of the end zone. Dania Herdman wanted to go up, and Pittman, a penalty called on her. It feels like that was a bit of both teams having some, and the crowd certainly believe that.
There was quite a bit of contact from both players in the back of the end zone there as they're both vying for the ball coming across.
Difficult one to call, given they were both eyes on the ball. I mean, I'm not sure.
It has gone to the on the defense.
Yeah. I'm not sure I like that, but nevertheless, that helps Queensland and keeps this game alive.
Yeah, penalty, fresh set of downs, 4 attempts now.
Herdman, who lined up at running back, nearly got the handoff, got the reception instead, and gets downfield. Flag pulled. Really great defence there by Beck Gordon. Just in time.
Yeah, great hands, great turn to try and find that space. Nearly got the hips away from Beck Gordon. That was great defence.
They are 1 and a bit yards out from the end zone. Queensland. If they score here, that makes it 18. They can go for a 2-point conversion and get it to 20, but it is still a 2-score game. They need to score here, and then the defence of Queensland need to score. That's the equation.
That's what they need to win this game.
Again, the tight formation, difficult to defend. Thrust forward into the hands of Cody Fuller. Hands go up, touchdown Queensland.
Yeah, Cody's just used her strength there to stand her ground, catch the ball in the end zone.
Here's another look at it. You can see how much the defence have no real hope. Pritchard stood her ground, but there's not really anything you can do there, is there?
No, like it's no contact. You can't push them out of the way of the ball. You can't give that foul away. And in flag, you've got right of place, which means when you're standing somewhere, you can't be moved from that spot.
Fake the handoff to Herdman. This is for the point after touchdown. So much time. Gets it back to Herdman. And earns the extra point. They are 3 points down now. Queensland, 2 points, in fact.
Yeah, I'd say most of the momentum has been Queensland's way in this game. And I think this is what we want. We want a close game. We want it to be a tight one.
So that looks like it'll be full time. Not enough time for Queensland to take possession once more. And New South Wales come up with an upset win in the pool matches of this 2025 National Flag Football Championship. What a result, Alex.
Yeah, look, that was crazy. New South Wales came out hungry from the start. They've scored 2 quick touchdowns in succession. They put the game seemingly away from Queensland. Queensland, I think, have certainly had a better second half. New South Wales have done just enough to come away with the win, but that means a lot going into the second day of competition. New South Wales now unbeaten, and Queensland losing does open up that rank 2 for the finals.
Well, it was Abby Lachon that scored 2 early. She got the touchdowns that put New South Wales ahead, and she is with our men on the sideline. The Any Given Sunday podcast boys, Danny McMillan, Danny Webb, and Tommy McMillan.
Absolutely huge win against the reigning champs. How are we feeling?
Yeah, pretty excited. I think you can't be anything but that after that sort of game. So yeah, pretty hyped.
And yourself personally contributing a couple of touches, a couple of touchdowns. How's the body feeling?
Yeah, good. It's my first day of ever playing flag football. So yeah, all a new experience, but yeah, I'm loving it.
And we've got a massive day tomorrow. Are you feeling confident heading into it?
Yeah, I think we've got a bye tomorrow, which will be good on the bodies. We've got majority of the games out of the way today. But yeah, we're just going to take that same energy that we brought today into tomorrow, and hopefully we'll see some good results again.
Well, best of luck for the rest of the tournament. Back to you.
Thanks, Danny. Thanks, Tommy. And thank you to Abby Lachon, who has a background in athletics and netball. It's her first day ever playing flag football, and she is getting sacks, she is scoring touchdowns, and she's making a name for herself in the national flag football scene. That is all we have time for today. Final match wrapped up. New South Wales with the win. We are back tomorrow from 9 a.m. with the final pool matches and the quarterfinals. 9 a.m. Queensland. 9 a.m. Victoria play ACT on field 1, and then we head into the quarterfinals. Later in the day, we have the men's semi-final and the women's final and final for both as well. So much action coming up. It's going to be an exciting weekend. Monday is championship day. Kate Allman, the voice of football, with you alongside Alex RN. Alex, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you to the Any Given Sunday podcast, Danny Webb and Tommy McMillan. We'll see you tomorrow. Tune in.